Hey everyone, Fatty from Pack-a-Punch Traders here. Gonna make a quick video going over CYN. It's been a mover the whole week, a multi-day run. It's been on my watch the whole entire week. Got it here from Monday, looking at it, mapped out my thinking, and it was gonna be on watch as long as trend was still intact. And that's exactly what ended up happening. My goals have been met, and it still looks like it wants to head higher. I was looking for the fives, mid fives. I know it's got a bunch going on here from the low fives to the six area. Just this range from the end of last year. Besides that, if it could really hold that level and continue to bring in volume, ideally more, we'll get a push to tens. Likely, that's the next resistance level. Um, but this one, it seemed pretty easy this week, and even though the volume has kind of been scaring me the whole week, we had this huge volume day, but it never really could get back to doing what it did that day. And that was a lot of volume, so it was hard. But the trend was still intact, and it still kept bringing in buying. And I think here what we have a case of swing shorts just getting destroyed daily, pretty much. We got a lot going on this first green day. As you can see, garbage history and facing resistance, and things have not really been that hot. So shorts packet heavy, fails to break down, and it comes back. And I remember this thing was a choppy play. It was going back and forth. This first green day was actually quite a headache. Um, then it ended up gradually climbing higher, as we can see here, just from the daily, just higher lows, and the highs keep going higher up as well. Volume was just back and forth. I really just trusted the trend in this one, as long as as the trend was intact, and 25 million float is doing still pretty good volume. But comparing it to what it was doing, I was really expecting more of a push on this, but it kept getting weighed down each step higher, and shorts kept on getting squeezed slowly. Um, I was really excited for this breakout here after it failing to hold up or failing to break the mid fours for a couple days. But as you can see here, the trend is still intact on the daily. And from there, it was just follow the volume, follow price action, trend, consolidation over a key area. So we got this solid trade here, timing it perfectly, and looks like it wants to do more. As you can see, like we said, it gets packed on each time it makes a decent move, and it comes right back. So we'll see if, and the trend is still intact. So we'll see if this could really head higher. But this was a very nice call throughout the whole week. Played it multiple times. Was very nice and easy. If we're being honest, doesn't really come around where things are super easy. But here we are with just simple trades, looking for quick snipes, and it kept being in play. There was a pattern for me each time. It was holding up. Not this day here. I was getting a little. And here's the one thing too. Usually, I don't like plays. The further they go up, the more green days, the less odds I see in my eyes. I see less odds of it heading higher, as shorts are just going to keep packing it. But in this case, the trend kept holding, and when that happens, all the people that keep packing it every single day, that expect that failure, they don't get that. They're going to cover their position, and that's going to bring in more buying, and that'll encourage more buyers to come in. So this one was only tricky in that sense. Besides that, I would say it was a great play, pretty easy calls, um, and I thought it was better than RDBX as well, bringing another breakout play here, simply because it was less choppy. We go over the red candle. Let me go over actually here. Let's see. I know, find it. It will be quick. One moment here. right here. Lessons on volume and red candle breakouts. Example, we just had an example of RDBX, and this one ended up working out. And I go over it in this video here. It was only, what, 5-6 minutes? Yeah, but I get a lot of information out. Going over my expectations, and this is one of them. When this early on, I'm not looking to play the breakout because I want it to really develop and trap in the shorts that are, having high conviction in this area. Once their expectations are broken and volume really comes in, it should head higher. Just because it's a red candle breakout doesn't mean it can't break out. It just means it will be harder for it, and you have to be a lot more cautious. And as we can see, even when it does break, we get a choppy move. You get a clean move from 5 to 530, 540, but then you get the pullbacks each time. Sure, you can read the volume and recognize what it's doing, that it's not that much selling, but for a play that only has 10.6 million in the float, supply is low, and it's doing it nearly 10 times, it should definitely have a more one-sided move, just a lot cleaner, less back and forth. And that's kind of it. Just dissecting these two breakouts. CYN, couple breakouts to play. You had that 250 break where it kept holding. But the thing early on was it was hard because it had new highs. So I kept playing the previous high day break or the red to green move as long as trend was intact. And that paid off nicely this week. So before I start rambling too much, recognized a beautiful 100% multi-day run here. Able to capture it multiple times throughout the week. Just having the patterns. If I didn't really have a pattern, I didn't trade it, or if I felt uncomfortable. Especially this one day where they had the offering, and you can see it opened up lower, but it was unfazed. It wasn't that toxic of a offering, I guess. And it kept holding trend. It came right to it, really, and came right back. And that is showing strength. You get a huge panic on some what would usually be bad news, because it's roughly 25% lower. So the offering was at a discount, but it got eaten up, and here we are heading higher. So I'm sorry to ramble. Hope this was useful. I definitely hope you guys are on Twitter. Follow us at Pack a Punch Traders. I've been calling this all week, and the watch list, I've been getting a little pickier, I feel. A lot better calls. There's at least one of the top watches that's working out. Yesterday, we had 3 of them or so. CYN, was this yesterday? Yeah, CYN, VIVK kind of worked out. NUTX was a great play. This one didn't work out, and this was a good call with FNCH. It did end up failing like I thought it would. And ALLG was a great call as well. So, it was a busy day yesterday. So, we'll just wrap it up there. Follow us here on Twitter at Pack a Punch Traders. Like and subscribe to our channel, like the video, and check us out on tradecaster.com. We have low-cost live streaming on this platform here. I'll sign in later. But there's a bunch of free channels on the website once you get in. So, pretty cool. Really cool to see. This offers a lot of help. Many different traders on there. You get to see us trade live as well. Yeah, so hope everyone has had a great week, and let's study up, relax this weekend, and get ready for Monday.